Today, let's go through my latest Fabric Wholesale Direct purchase and all the things I got, including a mystery box. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content, and today we are going through this entire box of fabric that I got. Now, as you can see, there's like this plastic bag, and that has items that I actually purchased that I specifically looked for, and then there is a 10-pound mystery box of fabric included in this order as well. So we are going to go through all of it. The first thing I got was this blue stretch velvet, and I'm really excited about it. I saw like this really pretty shirt that I'm going to try to make with it that I think will be perfect for the holidays. I think it has a really nice feel though. It's definitely very soft, and it does have some stretch. So one way is definitely a lot more stretchy than the other way. It definitely looks like how it did online. I will include a little image of what this looked like as well, so you can see, the difference between it being in person versus online. Next, I got this really pretty camel, I think it was called like a four-way stretch, kind of like sweatshirt material, and I really like this color lately, and I think it will be perfect for the fall, winter, having some sort of pullover. It definitely came with a lot, so I thought that this was going to be kind of a smaller piece, but now I'll be able to make tons of pullovers. Then I did get a few notions, specifically some single fold bias tape as well as some elastic cording. You may have seen I did a video where I made this shirt that you need elastic cording for. This was the correct type of cording you needed. The one that I got was way too thick, so now I have the correct version. And then finally, the last pieces that I specifically ordered, I got some denim. I'm going to try to make some jeans. I have a pattern that I think will work because it specifically says on the back like you can use a lightweight denim, and that is what this fabric would fall under. So I'm going to try it out. I don't necessarily know if it's going to work the best, but all this fabric I got during the Fabric Wholesale Direct's 15% off like Prime Day sale. So at least I know that like I got it on sale. And then I did get a invisible zipper to go with the jean pattern that I'm going to be trying to do, as I think it will work out a lot better. Now let's get into our mystery fabric. So the first thing that it came with is probably about 1.5 yards of this white felt that I am really excited for, especially for the holidays. I think it will be great for decorating as it kind of looks like a snowy background. Then I also got some very, very fun green sequin material. I put on Instagram, what should I do with this? And I got a lot of people say that I should make a little mermaid inspired outfit. As you're going to see, there's another fabric in here that could go along very well with it. But there's a lot of this. It is very shiny, and I do think it's a lot of fun. So I'll have to figure out something specifically to do with this. I've never really sewn with a material like this, so I don't know if it's going to be hard or not, but I definitely have a lot to try out, so I am looking forward to doing that. Next, I got some white broadcloth. This cotton material is a very useful item for me to have, as I can use it for mock-ups, and as you see as we go through the box, it came with a lot of different cotton materials, so it's going to be great for mock-ups. I also got some of this nice red broadcloth. This one has a really nice thick feel. I think it's going to be great for holidays. I'm thinking the 4th of July because I do have a blue, like a navy blue firework material, so I think it'll be really fun to pair with that, but maybe for Christmas as well. So we're going to have to see what looks the best, but there's a lot of it, so I'll be able to test it out. Next, I got some of this gold sparkly, so very similar to the green, except just in gold. So I think we're gonna have a lot of fun playing with this. There's definitely not as much of the gold though, so I'll have to really figure out what I want to do with that. Next up, we have more cotton material. The funny part is I actually have a material very similar to this that I got from a fabric store a while ago, and again, I used it as a mock-up. They are just perfect for using for mock-ups, especially when you're doing a pattern that may use a fabric that is really expensive. You can use this first to make sure that the sizing and the fit is correct. Next, I got this really pretty brown multicolored silk. I thought it was funny that there was still a tag on it, but unfortunately it didn't have too much information. I'm really excited for this. I feel like it gives a lot of Thanksgiving feeling and vibes, and I'm going to be using this somehow this Thanksgiving. I feel like maybe like as a table runner. I don't think I want to use this for clothing. I think it'd be really pretty as a decoration, but we'll see what happens. I think it has a really nice look though, and I'm really excited about it. This is probably one of the ones I was most excited about in the box. Next, I got this pink lace. What do we think about it? I can't fully decide if I like it, if I need to dye it, what I'm going to be doing with it. Let me know in the comments what you think we should do with this. There's a lot of it, probably about 2 yards or so. Unfortunately, it does not have any scallop edging, so we would have to finish off the edges, but I'm kind of mixed if I like this or not. So let me know what your thoughts are, what we should maybe do with this. Tell me in the comments. I'll also include like maybe a story or community post just so that we can get some ideas for what should we do with this pink lace. Next up, we have some really pretty white organza. When I first saw this, it really gives off like a bridal feel to me. It's kind of like a whitish cream color. It's very thin. I don't know necessarily what I'm going to do with this. I was thinking maybe curtains, as it is very light and airy, so just as a little decoration and to kind of block out some of the sun. But I'm not quite sure. If you have any ideas about what I should do with this, let me know. There is a lot of it, and I know that organza can be really difficult to work with, so we're going to have to figure out what we want to do with that. Next, another piece that I was super excited for is like this yellow terry cloth. So I'm thinking about trying to make some unpaper towels with it so that we can be a little bit more green, but also just use it for like really quick spills and things like that instead of having to use paper towels. There is a lot, so I feel like this could be a really good serger project just to very quickly whip some up. I've seen ways that people have added like plastic snaps to them, so I'm excited to try that out. Now our next piece, this one I found really interesting, as it turns out it's like a mesh material, so it's definitely for athletic wear. I don't quite know what I'm going to do with that yet, so we're just going to kind of set that to the side. Next up, we have some black material, which is actually super stretchy. So it's like a really nice quality legging material. So I feel like this may be fun to try to make my own leggings. I've never done that before, but this material will definitely be the perfect thing to do that with. It has a really nice high quality feel too, so I'm excited to try to test that out and see what I can make with this, as it feels really nice and thick, and when you stretch it, it doesn't start to be see-through or anything. So that was a good find. And then finally, we have some of this really nice black broadcloth. I'm super excited about it, as it has a really, really nice feel. It's very thick. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to make some pants. I included a thing on my Instagram story about if I should make this into pants or a blazer, and pants seem to win. So now there is one fabric left that I totally forgot about, and it is this purple. So this was what I was talking about with doing some sort of Little Mermaid theme, since I have the purple and then I have that green sparkly. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It has a really interesting edge on the bottom, has like that scalloped edging, so you wouldn't need to hem it. It's very pretty. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use this for, but I'm excited to try it out and maybe make some sort of Little Mermaid themed outfit, or I'm not sure where to go with it. But these are all of my fabrics. As you can see, there was a lot. I will include a link to Fabric Wholesale Direct in case that is of interest to you. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.